What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Cigars and Whiskey for our next review. Today's review is going to be the Kristoff TAA 49. Now, this is a 7.5 by 56. This is called a salmon. Don't ask me why. I don't know if it's because it's streamlined, but it does feature a Habano Honduran Criollo wrapper and a Dominican Habano binder, and it uses Dominican and Nicaraguan Habano fillers. Man, you gotta say, it's a good looking stick. And this stick's about $10 retail, depending on where you look for it. But I thought I'd try it since it is a TAA. And for those out there who are not sure what that means, that's Tobacconist Association of America, I believe. Don't quote me on it, I'm not an expert. But it's a group of individuals who support tobacco, and they pay into a group, and they're then available to them are these TAA exclusives that are made specifically to be sold in their type of stores. And I happened to pick this up at Stag Tobacconist of Metro Center in Phoenix, and they always got good stuff in there. I had seen it, I hadn't tried it, but I thought, man, I like the Kristoff. My last review I did of the Kristoff was the Pissed Off Kristoff, which was in protest against some of the FDA guidelines that were coming down for tobacco. But with that said, we're going to go ahead and cut this up and get into it. And I am also going to be recording, which you can check out later, a pairing with this cigar. So let's go ahead and cut it up and get into it. I'm going to use a straight cutter, just right across the top, just a little bit, comes off really well. Get rid of that. Really no debris left, which is great. Always hate when you cut it too low and then it starts to unwrap, or you don't cut enough and the draw gets all goofy. But I gotta say, sweet cocoa, almost like a, I ain't gonna say it tastes like that. Now you can decide for yourself. Kind of like a still vitamin C tablet, like it's been in the cabinet too long. I don't know if that makes any sense at all, but that's what I was getting. I hope none of you experienced that because it sounds kind of stupid. But anyway, a little taste of grass, and a little, almost like cane sugar off the foot. Man, but you got to check that out. I mean, it's tight seams, minimal veins. That is a good looking cigar. So let's go ahead and light it up, and I'll be using today my trusty torch lighter. Go ahead and, just as you can see, before I do that, you can see there is like a little bit of a beveled edge. I suggest you just get there. Don't go too crazy because then it'll start to burn goofy. So just get it right on the end. Just get the tip. No joke. I'm sorry. Bad. All right. As you can see, just get that, just the end of the cigar there, and let it just do its normal thing. But so far, gotta say, this is the second one I've had, and I am not disappointed the second time around. We're getting that little bit of sweet cocoa, definitely getting that grass profile, and just a hint of pepper way back on the back of the palate. Not enough that you can really tell yet, but you can sense it's there, but it's not too bad. Alrighty, with that said, I'm going to go ahead and get smoking into this, and I'll be back in just a bit. Alright, we gave it just a little bit to get going. I didn't want to wait too long, but I didn't want to pass it up. So with that, in the first third, we're still getting a little bit of like a sweet cane sugar is what I'm getting. Doesn't mean you're gonna get that. Like I said, these reviews are only my opinion on what my profile seems to have, and I would hope sometimes it would match up with your guys' profiles out there. But I also want to throw out there, make sure you check out, I'm going to have this cigar paired with apple cider, and it's going to be Angry Orchard. I don't know if you've had that. It's pretty good. I think in that review I give it a good pairing because of the fact I think the slight sweetness and dry profile and clean palette of the cider goes well with this cigar. But again, different video, check that out later. But we'll be back with our second third after this. Alright everybody, welcome back to the second third of our review of the Kristoff TAA 49. And I said earlier it was a salmon. I can't read to save my life. It's Solomon. It's the size is a Solomon. So if you blast me with the comments saying, man, you can't read, well, I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention because I don't see very often the size Solomon used for cigars. Now it's out there, but I just don't buy a lot of them. So I apologize for that. But with that said, in the second third, profiles aren't changing very much, but they are really well balanced and smooth. A really good slow smoke. You can see it is burning a little crooked. I might touch it up, but I might let it go because it's been burning pretty good. So I'll let it go on its own. But with that said, man, check this out. It is a good cigar, and I'll keep at it, and I'll be back with our final third right after this. Alright everybody, final third of our cigar review with the Kristoff TAA 48. In the final third, towards the end of the second third and now into the final third, getting a little more pepper, a little pepper on the retrohell, and it's not too overpowering for me. It might be a little stronger for some because this is rated a medium, almost to a full, but man, it is a good cigar. And again, if you haven't tried it, check it out. It's going to be available in TAA retailers. Now you'll have to check out with your local shop, see if they are a member of the TAA. If you've seen TAA cigars in their shop, then more than likely they are, and then that way you could ask them if they haven't seen it. But man, I would suggest check it out. I do also want to take a second to thank everybody. I have a Facebook page where people post cigar stuff and talk about cigar things and events and different stuff going on in different areas, and I am extremely pleased with all of the response I've got on that. We're currently over 1,000 members, probably 1,100 at this point. I know it's not like a lot, but there's a lot of people out there you don't realize smoke cigars, so check it out if you're interested. Also have an Instagram page. Just type in the keyword cigars and whiskey and you'll find me. And again, thanks for tuning in today. I hope you have a wonderful day. Have a great day, have a great smoke, and I will catch you next time.